Come back now to a story you'll see only on 6. For months, WDSU Investigates has reviewed lengthy records detailing how much money is owed to the city for EMS services.
The city of New Orleans runs the crucial agency providing a front line of care. What we uncovered shows a staggering amount of debt that the city has not collected. WDSU reporter Aubrey Killian has this exclusive investigation.
It's a sound too familiar to New Orleanians. The city's EMS unit is answering another call. They've done so well over 100,000 times over the past 4 years. It's a critical service and one that costs the city a lot of money. And it appears they're not being paid enough for it. The city provided us this data, which breaks down how much money went unpaid per year. According to the data, in 2014, $24 million. 2015, another $24 million. 2016, $22 million. 2017, $20 million. Coming in at, according to the data, a total of $90 million owed for EMS services.
That's a huge figure.
Kristen Palmer with the New Orleans City Council says something must be done.
We obviously have to have a process to start collecting those funds immediately.
So what are the city's options to collect money owed for EMS services?
I think the city would have to look at a consulting firm and kind of outline what's the steps of collecting their receivables as it relates to this.
Kimberly Washington is a local CPA and financial expert.
Once a collectible gets really, really old, and you're talking about 4 to 5 years old, the chances of getting that money back could really be slim to none.
We are owed our money and we want our money.
New Orleans Mayor Latoya Cantrell says she's committed to collecting the money. She says the debt with EMS is an issue that was inherited from the Landrieu administration.
We want what is due to the city of New Orleans. We are providing a top quality service in real time, and we need our revenue from that.
EMS says the money owed is from individuals, some with no insurance, third parties, and insurance companies.
When we talk about insurance companies, I think they have to absolutely be held to the fire.
WDSU Investigates first contacted the city about the $90 million in June. Since then, Cantrell says they've cut into that figure.
We found that there was an upward of over close to about $90 million that the city had not been collected on. Now, these are self-pay or insurance, people who have insurance that the city hasn't collected. But when you factor out even those who have died since then, and this is between the period of 2014 and 17, it's right about now about $63 million. But every dollar counts, it matters.
Especially to a cash-strapped city. Washington says those dollars need to be collected and put into the city budget, and then some digging done.
Some questions have to be asked, how did we get here? What's going on? What steps need to be taken in the future to make certain this amounts are actually less than what they should be?
EMS operates on a yearly budget approved by the City Council. The head of EMS did stress that the money owed in no way, shape, or form impacts their services or level of care, and EMS operates within its yearly budget. Reporting in the studio, I'm Aubrey Killian, WDSU News.